banned because of California. What else can y'all tell me? Your group has it.
Kennedy looked into the camera instead of looking at the moderator.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kennedy looked in the camera as he answered questions, which meant it seemed like...
that he was speaking right to the people.
And what did Nixon look at?
He was looking at the moderator.
And what did that make it look like Nixon was doing?
That he didn't pay attention to the
Yeah, it didn't look like he was talking to the American people on this. Anything else you can tell me? 5.
People on the radio that listened to it thought Nixon won, whereas people who watched it thought Kennedy.
Why would people think, if you listened to it on the radio, that Nixon won?
They thought like his concepts were better or something?
Yeah, they liked his ideas better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And why did they think that Kennedy had won?
Because he looked better on TV.
Because he looked better on TV. Looked more presidential.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah. Who's got it next, Ree?
Huh?
Who's got it next? God, Ree.
One more to that, too.
Let's see. She got it wrong last, so I guess it's y'all.
Well, when it came down to it, JFK was an actor, and with the way
JFK was an actor.
He used to be an actor.
-5.
That was Reagan. No. Well,
I don't remember that part. Go ahead.
So it's what he was wearing. So the suit basically contrasted with the back.
Yeah.
So you can only see his head, and his head looked real pale. So it just...
Okay, so whose suit contrasted?
Nixon's suit.
No, -5.
Nixon's suit.
Kennedy's suit contrasted. Nixon's suit was darker.
That's what it was background.
Yeah, it blended in with the background, but when it contrasts, it stands apart. So you had Kennedy talking into the camera, but Nixon talking to the moderator. You had Nixon saying, I'm not going to wear makeup because, in fact, if the Kennedy people get a hold of this, it's going to cost me votes. They're going to think that I'm gay. And mentioned in there, not just that, but talking about the suits. Nixon also had a 5 o'clock shadow. So you're right, he didn't present as well on TV. I believe you gave me the last correct answer, but then you immediately got it wrong. So if you will click it, Ree, hit the light switch, and if y'all will pick me a category, please.
Let's go with presidency for 1.
Presidency for big spenders. Presidency for 1. Presidency for, this will be a list all you can. What are the characteristics that are required to be president? Y'all have it first, you'll have it next.
So to be president, what you need first is you need to be a natural-born citizen.
You do need to be a natural-born citizen.
You also need to
5.
serve a term
4.
for
3. Anybody in the group? 2. 1. Go ahead, Madalena.
So for informal,
Okay, but give me the formal ones first.
okay, so you said
He said natural-born citizen.
okay, so you have to have a residency requirement.
What's that residency requirement?
14 years.
14 years actually leading up to the actual presidential election. Tell me more.
35 years of age or older.
You do have to be a minimum of 35. Anything else y'all can tell me? Those are the formal ones. 5.
Oh, informal?
Okay. 4.
So you have to be straight.
Straight, she says.
It's advantageous if you have a law degree.
Law degree, she says. 3.
No,
2. 1. Actually, on these, if you go back and look, it mentions a number of different things about being left-handed, being tall. This was the video that I showed you that was kind of frivolous or silly. Don't forget to look at the videos on this exam, okay? Because I've thrown in massive points on the previous exams. There's no reason to think I'm not going to do it again. Ree, if you'll click it. And you did. Give me the last correct answer. And you are in last place.
I have a question.
Yes.
So the 14 years residency in what? The state?
In the country.
In the
country. Yeah, go ahead. Pick me a category. Click it again, Reed.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, well, we'll get it figured out. Go ahead, Natalie.
Judiciary too.
Judiciary for 2. What is the significance, firsthand I see, of the Vietnam War with the judiciary? Just went over it. Go ahead.
Internment camps.
-2.
Oh, that was a Japanese one.
Just went over it today. Yes.
When people try to sue because of their tax
money, they didn't want to get involved and said that they have to go and, you know, vote for the people that...
What was that term called? So basically they sued because they said that they had suffered an injury because of being a taxpayer. I'll totally give you points on that, but what is that term called? 5.
Standing.
Standing. It is actually called standing. Click it, Ree. Pick me a category.
Sorry.
Well, Ree's all over the place. Go ahead. Pick me a category.
Guys.
A presidency for 3.
Presidency for 3. List all you can. This will be pardons. Y'all have it first. First hand I see has it next. Pardons. 5. You'll have it next, y'all. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, Amir's group. Pardons. Presidential pardons. 5.
So the president has the authority to pardon anyone they like.
Exclusive authority.
Exclusive authority. What part of the Constitution is this in?
Article 2, Section 2.
It is Article 2, Section 2. Tell me more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do you have anything?
Any power of the president that cannot be checked.
This is the only power of the president that cannot be checked. Hence, the title of the article was the absolute power. So, to your point, the president can pardon whomever he wants, and it is not subject to any congressional law. It's not subject to judicial review. Anything else? Any examples of pardons you want to give me?
Let's see. Ford pardoned Nixon before he got impeached successfully.
1, 2, 3, and okay, you brought that up. What's the one exception to an absolute presidential pardon?
Impeachment.
Impeachment. 1, 2, 3. If Congress actually impeaches or charges somebody, the president cannot exercise the pardon power. Can you give me anything else? 4.
After the Vietnam War, the soldiers got pardoned.
Yeah, they did.
Hey, man.
1, 2, 3. Anything else?
My nigga.
Oh my God, did you really say that on camera? I know you didn't just say that on camera. 4, 3. Zoom in on him. 2, 1. Okay, who had it first? Because it looked to me like they were simultaneous. I really don't know. The foreign group. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so Ronald Reagan pardoned New York Yankees owner George Steinberg for making illegal contributions.
1, 2, 3.
And then Bush let businessman Arm & Hammer off the hook for...
Yeah, the 9 o'clock class gave me hell about Arm & Hammer. Yeah, Arm & Hammer was one of them for illegal contributions. Anything else of note? 5.
George Washington issued the very first presidential pardon to leaders of the violent Whiskey Rebellion.
Wow, she is quoting this word for word. The not wanting to pay the federal excise tax on liquor. 3.
James Garfield did not pardon anyone.
How is 3? No. We haven't talked about James Garfield. I think that's probably enough. But look over the pardon article, and I want to go back to the impeachment thing. It says in there that it is absolute unless Congress impeaches. Why? Because it would raise Article 2 above Article 1 if you could wipe away an impeachment. However, the president can pardon if Congress has not begun impeachment proceedings. And then at that point, Congress isn't going to begin them. So there are, like, the horse before the cart before the horse kind of a thing. Go ahead, click it for me. The foreign group. Y'all gave me the last correct answer.
Articles 2.
Articles for 2. This really is a list all you can. Y'all have it first. Next group will have it next. Who were the birthers?
So the birthers were the people that thought that Obama wasn't born in the United States.
Okay, they are. 1, 2. Somebody other than Madalena, tell me about the birthers. Edward or Christian or Doc Maui. 4. Anything about the birthers. 3. Need everybody to give answers to get bonus points on the exam. 2. Somebody needs to talk because I talk all the time I can. 1. Looks like Brian. Go.
Mike Castle of Delaware. So
Yes.
He took it to City Hall and
Took it to City Hall?
Well, he brought it to City Hall meeting about Obama's birthrights, where
a town hall meeting. 1, 2. Mike Castle is a Republican representative, was a Republican representative from the fine state of Delaware.
Yeah.
And if you remember, I had mentioned to you that Delaware was one of the states in the north that would most fit in the south. He had a town hall meeting, and what happened?
So in the town hall meeting, he started the meeting to bring up issues in the community but a lot of people would just stand up and talk about Obama's birthright issues.
They really did. The birthers are the ones that are basically going to believe that Barack was not actually born in the United States. Can you give me anything else about this? Because there was a birthers article, there was a video, there were several videos.
So Michelle Obama, in that video, she admitted Barack was actually from Kenya.
Wait, what did she say exactly? She said what?
She said home country.
She said that when we visited Africa and went to Barack's home country in Kenya, and in fact, this is exactly the kind of thing that would fire up the birthers. Anything else you can tell me about this?
So the reason he does this was not because he planned out when to announce it to the public.
Yeah.
Just because when he would announce it.
Yeah.
And,
So he didn't announce it in his first presidency because if he just told everyone, here's my birth certificate, then they're gonna probably want more information.
Yeah.
So he just waited, and then when he got reelected, he was just like, okay, everyone, here's my birth certificate. Obviously, I've been president, so I can keep doing it,
Yeah.
and here's my birth certificate. So he figured if he gave it before, that people were gonna keep asking for more documents, and he just didn't want to, what are people would think that he was hiding something. If they didn't give it to him, if he gave the birth certificate,
Get really close.
and then
This
they
is
asked
sinking.
for
Go ahead,
something
Marty.
else, and he didn't want to give it to them, then people would think that he was lying about that.
Okay, now that finally makes sense. Dear God, that was like pulling friggin'
I'm so
teeth.
sorry.
Basically, if you look at this, if Barack had basically given this birth certificate because of public pressure, then the thought was that anytime they asked for this and he didn't give something, it would look like he was hiding. What was the other benefit, though, of not providing this? 4, 3, 2, 1. Anybody, go ahead.
He makes those people, the birthers, seem like stupid.
They seemed crazy. And if you remember in that video, I want to see his birth certificate. Yeah! I mean, that's exactly what it sounded like. So you're right on this. Re-click it. Y'all are 30, 35, 40, 45, somewhere close to second place. Actually, you're still in last. Pick me a category.
Presidency, Fat Boys.
Presidency for 5. List all you can. You have it first. First hand I see has got it second. The election of 1800. Go. 5, 4. The election of 1800. 3, 2. Shame on you. 1. Next hand. Go ahead, Brian. But somebody other than Brian talk. The election of 1800. Hurry. 5, 4. 3.
President and vice president.
Okay, push the button really quick. Stop.